Now we get to see if we can get this 2014 Ford Focus running well again.
This car has 200,000+ miles on it.
Just to let you know, Grandpa's already been throwing parts at this thing and hasn't gotten it successfully done. So me and Logan are taking over with the help of Uncle Scotty.
To get started, we're gonna change some spark plugs.
We're gonna try to reset a few things and possibly even pressure test it to see if it's even worth repairing or trying to repair.
All that and more in this week's episode of Project Sullivan.
Come with us on this train wreck. So they've already changed this here, the actuator for the throttle body. We got to change the spark plugs now. Okay, so if you change the actuator on the pedal already and the one on the throttle body, they could be out of alignment. They could be out of calibration.
But when it's still idle like that?
It says 21111 again. Here I'm gonna check the code. It says engine fault service now.
Get in there and...
It says P2111. I'm gonna erase the code.
Still doing it?
Yeah, there's no throttle pedal.
People might remember this car from when we put a hitch on it.
They didn't have factory Motorcraft spark plugs.
And it's not running properly, so we're gonna try to change the spark plugs.
Well, so what happened was she was driving down the highway and it just kind of went into like a limp mode and it was running a little rough. It'll idle, but roughly. This car does have 240,000 miles when those spark plugs changed, ever. So I can't wait to see what they truly look like in the inside.
To take out the spark plugs, don't we need to take off the coils?
Coil pack, you're correct.
Coil boots.
Well, it's a pack and it's
It's
a
a
boot at the
boot.
same time.
Yeah, it's a coil boot.
And we'll do it one at a time. Make sure you're going the right way.
How tight do you want that thing?
Yeah.
Be very careful though, because you don't want to break the boot or nothing to the sort. So you might give a little twist, and then pull slightly. Just slowly pull. Don't jerk on it, because then you'll be spending big money. We pull it up at the same time.
Yeah.
Again, there's 240,000 miles worth of stuck on there. Your spark plug socket usually has a little rubber boot in it, so it'll stick to the spark plug and pull it out at the same time. Well, that one we probably pulled out just to use for a 5/8. So I'll show you another way to do it without being able to having a magnet or anything like that.
Or you might remember how we did it in the Volvo video.
You're right. Use two hands, go low.
Don't break it.
Don't break a knuckle either. You're not awful. Come on this side.
Come on.
Pull on.
Okay, that's out.
Okay, what I'll usually do is give a little twist with this. Obviously, there's nothing there.
There's nothing up his sleeve.
So
Abracadabra.
I'll use the boot. I'll put it back in there, just stick it to the boot, and then pull it out with the boot. And nothing.
Except that time. And there's nothing in the sleeve. Is he going to be able to pull out the spark plug this time?
Nothing. Did I all the way?
Or how we do it.
No, you're not supposed to do it that way.
Oh, and you're supposed to do it this way?
Yes. Nothing. So we make mistakes, so you don't have to. I think you're stuck in there.
Stuck with 2 Ks?
Is it still
Let me
throwing
try.
down there?
No, it's twisted on the off.
Let's see if I'm worthy.
You are not worthy.
You're not worthy. Maybe we gotta twist it a little more.
See if I can pull it out, see if I'm worthy of the power of Thor. $10,000 threads later.
So that gap, I believe, is supposed to be about 33 to 35 thousandths. If I'm gonna guess, that one's about 68 to 70.
My guess is it's at least one football field length for the gap.
That's about right.
It might be because it's pretty much burnt off. Let's put what they look like. Is these already gapped?
They're supposed to be pre-gapped.
Okay, do we have a gap tool?
No,
Okay,
I already checked them.
all right.
At the store. I use theirs for free.
Right, I usually carry one. So here you go, Go-Go. We'll let you go ahead and put this back.
So hold on. Use the tip of use a needle nose.
Use the needle nose?
Yeah, start it with the needle nose.
Well, I'll just put it down in there.
Remember the Volvo?
No.
We had to start it with the needle nose. You don't want to bend that tip.
Don't start it, just put it there, then you can twist it with the other. There you go. Now you can get this. $10,000 threads later.
Battery's already disconnected. If you guys look here, you'll see a picture of how we got this particular item home.
That was sketchy.
Over tighten it, just snug it, and then I'll double check it. I'm sure there is a torque rating on this. It's you're going the wrong way. So what I could do is pull on it, tighten up. Right there's good. What's the next step, Go-Go?
Putting the boot back on?
Put the boot back on.
Why are we only doing one at a time, Go-Go?
So we don't get confused.
What do you mean?
What goes where?
On some vehicles, it's a little harder to tell what the firing order is, and you can always avoid mixing up the firing order by only doing one at a time.
As well, it's a little breezy out, so we don't want to get any dirt or anything inside the motor.
Sorry about the wind.
Right there.
Good Lord.
What?
On to number 2. This thing looks good for this. This thing looks good for this. It's gonna bust a knuckle like that.
Yeah.
And stain his shirt.
Too late.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on this side. That way you can stay on that side of the. Take that off of there and keep turning and turning and turning and keep turning it. You think it's wrong way. You would have tightened it back up. Oh, nothing. What is that? Huh?
Man, we're bound and determined to make this trick work.
It did work. Once upon a time.
Ta-da! Check out this spark plug.
I think the Novas are still worse.
It's not as bad as the other. You want
Now
to
it
drop
is.
that in the engine bay and lose it forever. I'm gonna miss that spark plug.
Is that the new one?
Yeah,
Did you check the gap?
Dad.
Go, they're pre-gapped. I told you this.
I know.
I don't have a gap tool.
We double check them at the parts store.
I didn't do that. You didn't see anything, I swear.
Now just go slow with that thing to where it's not. You want to break that coil.
That came out a bit easy. Oh, look, there's nothing in there.
What'd you do, Go-Go?
I don't know. Ask him.
So before everybody showed up, I took one plug out to go make sure I got the right ones at the parts store. And I didn't put that one back in. I was seeing what Go-Go would go through.
Long story short, that's not the problem with this engine.
No.
Are we hoping this resolves the issue or just makes the issue better?
I'm hoping it ain't gonna hurt the issue, that's for sure.
Well, what have you guys already done to this?
So we've already put the TAC, which is the throttle actuator motor, and that's part of the mass airflow. Everything that I was reading up on, they said, oh, go to this first. We did that, didn't work. Then I tried to reset the computer, didn't work. The problem sounded like it was like electronic. We did the gas pedal was another one, because those work in cahoots because it's a drive-by wire. So there's no actual throttle cable, it's just sensors tied together. And that didn't work either.
And you should see in the video right now, when it initially broke, what it was acting like. Go ahead and crank it and let's see what's going on. Put a little crank on it. Let's get some crank on this situation.
These plugs would definitely need to be changed. And from everything that I was studying up on, if the plugs get too far of a gap, they'll throw a random code, which won't be a misfire code either. And the code on this car was a P2111, which targeted the throttle actuator sensor, and that was not the problem.
We went the right way?
You tell me.
I don't know. That's the issue.
What time?
Throttle light Iridium XP.
Iridium.
Iridium.
They didn't have the Motocraft, otherwise I don't have Motocraft. Because they're obviously tried and true, 240,000 miles.
Right? Or actually,
Okay, go for it.
you do not want to torque too hard on them because you'll break them and then they start throwing sparks everywhere and then it's not going to run right. You want to make sure to take your moss and butterflies out before putting your boot back in.
I should have went to the other one.
Okay, those are all done and
All right, let's see how this thing starts. want to check something.
Hey, maybe we should let it idle for a while.
Go ahead and start it up, Scotch. Throttle's working. Are you hitting the pedal? Hit the pedal.
I'm not touching the pedal.
Okay, go ahead. Are you hitting the pedal now? Okay, start it.
You just disconnect the gearbox.
Maybe. You hit the throttle and the butterfly moves.
No, it worked that time. Is that all you did is take that off?
That's all I did. Take that off. I wanted to see how the butterfly's moving.
It said let it run for like 10 to 15 minutes so it could relearn itself.
Well, let's let it learn here and then we'll put that back on and see.
It was.
Hold on.
And it died.
Not died. Put that back on and we'll try it again.
This air2 sensor wasn't sensing any O2.
The mass airflow sensor.
That side back on.
No, it died before that.
Tighten it.
Hang on.
It's kind of hard to tighten it with this. Hold on.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Well, it's because the screwdriver's about 4 inches too long.
Why don't you just move the hose clamp over?
Because it doesn't move over on this one.
It does not. I was trying to be helpful.
I understand. Yep, that's gonna fit. Oh, maybe it will.
Did it fit?
Okay. So you want to use the Torque Master 4000 to put your hose clamp on. Oh, now it doesn't want to work.
Nope, it don't fit.
Got it.
Oh, maybe it did fit. Okay.
Hold on.
That's what he's doing.
Yeah, go ahead. Stay.
Well, now there is no sensor.
You disconnect it?
No, the sensor's still connected.
Where did you...
He took the box out and just put it to the side.
Hold on. How does this bad boy come off? There we go. Okay, try it again.
Nope.
I don't think it's anything I did then. It's something you did, Scotch. Okay, let's put this back on. Oh, that's gonna need. Yep, I did break it. That is broken. Okay, good to know.
So right here, I'm trying to relearn the calibration on the gas pedal to the throttle actuator sensor. So we're going down, all the way down to the floor on the gas pedal, 4 to 5 seconds. Once I get to the bottom, I hold it there for about 3 to 4 seconds. And then I release it slowly, the gas pedal, 4 to 5 seconds all the way up. And I'm gonna redo that process three times.
I'm hiding from Go-Go.
Yeah, apparently so.
Tell me what's at lunch. We're at lunch.
What?
We're at lunch.
Where are you?
Yes, can I get a McDouble with French fries?
Is that where you guys went? I'm like, all of you guys who have taken are here, so. Oh.
Is it idling on its own?
Yeah.
It's doing the same thing. It's whatever you did right there that made it go again. Here, let me see that code right there. I couldn't see it very well in the camera.
P1674. And 21111.
Again.
The throttle pedal's still not working though. But it's not idling as bad as it was the first time.
No. Oh, there it goes. As soon as he said something.
Well, it's kind of hesitant.
Yeah, if it wasn't a Ford Focus.
This is manufacturer control. Where's my phone? Is it right there?
Your phone is not on the roof.
What code was it again?
1674. Oh, George probably sitting on my phone.
P1674.
It says manufacturer's control.
The throttle actuator control system is in a failure mode. Effects management. Forces an engine shutdown, indicates an error occurred.
Maybe we'll just pump it
Maybe.
like a carburetor.
Yeah.
What are the possible causes of a P1674 Ford? Software incompatibility issues. Damaged powertrain control module, or PCM.
That's what I was thinking from the beginning.
I swear it was like that. Okay, well, everything I took apart is now back together. Let's go!
Compression test and fuel test, the focus. Our first step today is gonna be taking off the injectors,
Coil boot.
coil boots, and testing the compression.
He's right. Another mechanic buddy has helped us out with this project, and he told us to do a pressure test before we go anywhere else, because it does have an ECU code. Huh. So it's working, but it's bleeding off. So let's go to the next one. Go! Why is it bleeding off? It's not holding compression. Let me check this. Maybe the O-ring's bad on it. Maybe I have the wrong end on there. It's threading just fine. Go again.
What's the other one say?
Might have to rerun the beautiful bean footage here.
What did it say before the other ones?
That's what? That's probably 100 PSI.
All of them?
Let me write that down. Let me try to write this down. I'm going to start this over.
You gonna put a battery? Put battery on it?
The battery's good.
I know, but they're dying if you did. That battery. You don't hold it.
Well, all I'm supposed to be doing is a compression test, and I was going to do a fuel pressure test. I shouldn't need too much battery for that.
Compression test. Turning that starter using up a lot of battery.
I get that. Okay, go again.
Plenty of compression.
That's 105. I think it's the gauge that's bad. Okay, go. Okay.
120.
That's about 120. Okay, go ahead. Okay. That's 105 again. Okay, go. Stop.
What's that one?
110. Let's see if we can get the fuel pressure tester going. The weather's horrible.
I don't know where I got this one.
That's mine. It's a line wrench. Hold on. It's not how line wrenches work. You gotta go over it like this. Which that's it right there. And we're supposed to, holy cow, we're using a line wrench for what it's intended for. Well, I put the spark plugs in. Gogo's disconnecting. Is this where you connect your fuel pressure tester?
We have no idea.
I have no idea, but you know us here on Project Sullivan.
Oh, that's some dirty gas.
You know how we are on Project Sullivan. We make the mistakes so you don't have to. Ah! Ah! Okay, wrong size. Also the wrong size. This goes to the fuel rail. If Logan turns on the key, it'll spray fuel out. This is... fuel will squirt out of here if he turns the key on.
No, not there. Here.
Yeah, but I got nothing to connect to there either.
Well, you have to take that off.
This is the solenoid.
Yeah, fuel pressure. Solenoid, probably. That's probably what's wrong with it.
It's got pressure coming out of it. I just sprayed gas everywhere. Okay, wrong size. Also the wrong size. None of these are the right size. Okay. Now, what I did was I kind of just pried both these sides open separately to slide that off. There's not a single adapter that connects to that. Well, let me put that back on. Nice to know we can now take it off. Well, it's getting fuel. All right, I think we're to wash right now, Dad. We're gonna have to come back with a new game plan. That's it for this one, huh? Do you have any more ideas on this? Not right now. You know, I'm not a mechanic. I just play one on YouTube. So we decided to throw in the towel on this one.
And take it to a real mechanic, and it's a real good thing we did.
Because it turned out to be the PCM, and we weren't equipped to take care of that. And now it runs great. Luckily, it was cheaper to fix it than to junk it.
If you've been watching this long, you might as well subscribe.
And remember, don't wait for opportunity, create it.